What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Q. We are here live with the crew. Fantasy in session joining me today for this start and sit 'em. What's going on, boys?
What up, what up? Week 2, baby.
Yes,
we're in the place to be. You see what's going on. Rise up, Atlanta. Hey.
They're going to have a tough one today. They're going to have a tough one today.
No. They going to have a tough one today.
Oh, yeah, the Falcons. Not you.
No.
You,
Look at the 5-year history, bro. Go Falcons.
I'm going with that history with Antonio Brown versus the Falcons. That's all
I'm going with history with Tom Brady and against the rest of the NFL. This Gabe is always like this on Sunday. Rah, all in the text. Come halftime, it text and die down through the Falcon game. Then you don't hear from him.
He going airplane mode by halftime.
It's really depressing. I put my jersey on an hour before the game, so this is my pregame.
That might be it, bro. I used to wear jerseys right before a game, get all hype, and then they would let me down, bro. That's when we lost to the Jets. That's why I was like, done. I'm out.
You don't wear your jersey no more?
I don't wear a jersey before the game no more, bro. Because every time I do it, we do some stupid shit, bro.
I gotta put the jersey on. I feel like I'm a Falcon. I'm a Falcon.
I feel you.
Actual animal.
Only jersey I got right now is Matt Ryan. So
we got a question already.
I got to pick and choose my weeks to wear the Matt Ryan jersey. I can't be out here. Matt Ryan only get 6 points.
Our first question: which QB y'all benching in a 2-quarterback league?
Mayfield,
Burrow, Mayfield, Winston. You benching Mayfield?
Probably Mayfield out of those two. I think.
Browns play Houston. I feel like they're gonna run the ball, bro. Like
it's gonna be a running game script.
I don't know though. It's hard to bench Burrow after that Chase, touchdown.
It's hard, and it's gonna be hard
to bench Winston. He just put up 5 touchdowns, and Mayfield. I don't know. I don't feel confident with Winston in my starting lineup, but if I had to bench one, it'd probably be Mayfield. We could probably all agree on Mayfield.
I like the Panther. I like Winston against the Panthers. I like them. The Panthers, they gave up. Who did they play last year? The Jets. Zach Wilson put up a competent game, and I believe the Saints have a way more high power offense than that. So, and they just did it against one of the best passing. Like, let's not act like, even though that was a very that's not going to happen again. Him getting 5 touchdowns, but under 170 yards or whatever it was.
I get it.
I'm just following. I'm going for the upside here, and I just feel like Mayfield, Baker.
What up, bro?
His upside is capped, whereas the other quarterbacks don't have to throw. Burrow's going to have to throw, and same with
I guess it's just who can finish QB1 out of those 3, and Baker Mayfield is the last on that list to finish QB. You know what I'm saying?
Burrow got Chicago though. Let's not sleep.
Yeah. He got a tough defense.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to sit Burrow after what we saw with Chase, but Burrow against Chicago.
Who Chicago play last week?
The Rams. So of course they was gonna get torched. I don't know if Burrow playing like Stafford. I don't know if Zach Taylor is Sean McVay. You know what I mean? I kind of feel a little hesitant about putting Burrow in that starting lineup against the Bears. So again, safer floor will probably be Mayfield and Winston, but I would have to sit Mayfield because I would hate to miss out on a Burrow, exploding game. I can sleep at night if I miss out on Baker because I know it is what it is. But no Odell this week also. But moving on to the next question. What up, Johnny B? Make sure you like and subscribe on the YouTube, man. Get over there on the YouTube and watch it. But Javonte Williams, Jamal Williams, or Chark in half PPR? What we got, fellas?
Out of the 3, I'm always going to go running back in the flex position 1 because you always want to chase the volume. And I just seen Jamal Williams finish as an RB1 last week. So, and I Javonte Williams, he did okay, but he didn't show me enough to make him earn a starting role in my lineup.
50-50 split with Melvin Gordon. So,
I think
it is what it is there.
Yeah. To me, Shark has a higher ceiling. He got 12 to 14 targets last week, and he's the deep ball threat guy. So if he connect on a couple more of those passes, they're going to throw the ball because they're going to be behind.
Yeah, it's already shown that the Jags are going to be pass happy, so he's going to see the volume as well.
So it's in between Jamal Williams and Shark with me. Jamal Williams has a second floor. Him and Swift are splitting carries. Goff is targeting that backfield a lot. The backfield got targeted the most last week. And so he's going to get some targets and rushes to be a safe running back 2, where Shark is volatile from a wide receiver 2 to 2-4.
I'm going Jamal. I'm going Jamal. Basically what we saw last week. That team is going to lean on the running backs out of the backfield. Like Bo said, Jamal, he banking with him too. Definitely, I like Chark's ceiling. I like the bus booming. But man, morning, John.
He only caught 5 of those 12 targets.
Exactly.
He ain't had no preseason either, so I'm just saying, I'm saying it ain't like he had preseason. They learning each other, but it's just good to see he's being targeted. So down the line, he's gonna connect.
And get Rager or Chark.
Chark, yeah. Rager, he only got like 6-8 targets, and I ain't gonna say he lucked up and got a touchdown, but he got a touchdowns against the Falcons. Happy touchdown defense. So I would.
Hey, what is the cap? Let's go on. Not only to make it a Falcon podcast.
Kareem Hunt or Hendo as my RB2 in standard. So we're looking for yards and touchdowns.
Hendo. Guaranteed volume.
Guaranteed scoring opportunities.
Guaranteed scoring opportunities.
Even though Hunt is leaned on more in the red zone as well, but man, I got to go with Hendo. I can't go against a guy that has a lot of scoring opportunities on the table. Even though the Browns do have Houston, but I don't know. Houston might show up to play. They might be surprising us this year.
Right. Henderson is more safe, like you say. He get the volume and he controls the whole backfield. So whatever the running backs do in that game, it's going to be all that on Henderson, whereas Hunt is splitting. And it's not PPR, so Hunt is not that upside with the catches.
Wait. You got Javonte or you got Drake? Which one?
He traded Drake for Javonte.
Oh, yeah. I think by the end of the season,
we're all hoping. But the thing is, you should be buying Javonte now. This is the cheapest you're going to get him. Like a Kenyon Drake, okay, cool. That's to me even. But Javonte Williams should be turning it up in December where it matters in the playoffs. And I think you just have to. You have to just basically be patient with him. I mean, like I said this morning, there's a lot of people that went out and bought him as an RB2 with no running back depth now. They can't even bench him.
Yep.
They can't bench him. So
and Melvin Gordon looked good last week too.
Exactly. And this is exactly what happens. That's why he was able to trade for him to let him go so cheap, because it's like, I'm pretty sure that guy got rid of Javonte because he has no running back depth. That's why you don't take him in the 5th round.
What's his name? Melvin Gordon had, I think, according to Next Gen Stats, like the fastest play last week.
Mm-hmm.
With I think he ran like 27 miles per hour. Whatever he was the fastest running back on the field according to PFF.
Oh, nice.
He's still there. I don't know why people think he's just going to fade away. Like, even if Javonte Williams turns up in December, I think Melvin Gordon's still going to be involved somehow. That's why I'd rather have Williams next season and not this season, man. Wait until Melvin Gordon's completely out of the way.
Yep. Dynasty play.
I'm debating on AB or Devontae as my wide receiver 3 in standard.
Standard.
Who's going to get you the yards? I think AB going to get you the yards because I think DJ just going to have a bunch of low A-dot catches and PPR not going to matter. So
that's true. See,
AB might have 100
touchdown upside. Yeah, we're looking for touchdown upside.
AB for sure.
And I'm kind of I like Deontay. He's gonna get a lot of targets. He is the guy out there for the Steelers. Him and Juju right now, and they take advantage of a Big Ben arm. It's like volume there. With Deontay, I feel like he's gonna get a lot of targets. They play in Vegas. Cupcake defense. Yep. So that's why I'm there with it.
Hey, I know everybody keep talking about Vegas being the cupcake defense, but they actually played pretty good against the Ravens last week, and they had the number 1 pass rush according to PFF.
I mean, when you only got a game,
number 1.
I mean, when you only got a game plan for one player on the offense,
Lamar Jackson is the player. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? They
ain't game plan against Dobbins. with Bateman and
bro, stop acting like, bro. First of all, we're not gonna do that. Lamar Jackson was just the MVP last year. We don't give a fuck about no Dobbins who ain't did nothing. Like you want him to do something. Lamar Jackson, the MVP, they stopped him.
If
the number one pass rush. What are you talking about? Tyson Williams had over 100 yards. It's not like they was missing something or something like that.
Yes, they was missing some. J.K. Did you see J.K. Dobbins? You seen when he played? He don't look like Tyson Williams.
100 yards is 100 yards, bro.
Not like they ain't missing nothing.
That is true.
100 yards is 100 yards.
Dobbins.
Bring the heat. Let's get to this next question, fellas. Mitchell or Jamal Williams PPR? I'm going with Mitchell. Mitchell going to have 20 plus touches again.
They already said he will.
Yeah, they already said he will. They're going to lean on him. I like the matchup. Williams still has Swift, but they both, again, can finish as top 5 running backs. So this is a good situation.
Right. I was about to say.
In full PPR, I'm going Williams. I'm scared. I'm kind of scared of the Mitchell. I still got him ranked like 24, just because of I know the San Francisco could do something crazy, like especially if he goes out there and doesn't like look as he wants to look, and then Trey Sermon pops off a big run.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going Williams.
I just like they're gonna split carries, and who haven't popped off in San Francisco offense as a running back.
That is true. They all can eat. That's what that is what's scary. So that's a good case.
Elijah Mitchell. Two. Yep, the top 2 you got out there. Elijah Mitchell.
Oh, hell yeah. Mitchell and Gordon for sure. We don't know. Sermon's a question mark. Talking about he running a little bit better this week in practice. I mean, what the fuck he been doing for the past 2 months? But yeah. So Mitchell and Gordon for sure, bro. Pitts or Singletary half.
I know Pitts showed up ugly last week, but you drafted Pitts.
Had 8 targets. Pitts, man. He about to have 12 today. Pitts.
Right. And Tampa Bay is very Tampa Bay, if you are gonna beat them, is with the tight end.
And they're missing some people in the secondary as well.
Yeah. Yo, my man just finessed. Picked up Drake off the waivers to trade him to the guy who has.
That's how you win the ship right there.
That's how you win championships. Jesus Christ.
No problem.
Thanks, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, share, and involve everybody else in the conversation.
You did. Good luck this weekend.
Mitchell and Millie.
I think he was answering the question.
Oh.
No. Thanks, homies. Appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe, Adam. All the likes and subscriptions and share helps the brand, helps the show, lets us know how we doing. And while everybody is here right now, let's take a quick little break real quick. PrizePicks.com. Sign up right now using promo code FCO and you'll be set up for success. They'll match up to $100 to your first deposit. So go get that cash right now. So let's get back to it real quick. Now, boy Troy King coming through with a question, with your no profile pick. Pick 2.
Don't trust him. Stranger danger.
Right.
Stranger danger. Is this the real Troy?
All right, so we got Landry against Houston. I'm thinking this is Brandon Cooks for Houston. I'm definitely starting Brandon Cooks. So the decision is between Woods and Landry. I feel like Woods gonna come through this week, bro. He always. I feel safer with Woods, bro. I know Higbee getting his targets, and it look like that it's hurting Woods a little bit, but I think this is weak, bro.
Give me the Ram. Give me the Ram and the former Ram. Give me Woods and Cooks.
I like Landry. We saw how involved they wanted Landry in the offense last week, man.
And in the red zone, I peeped that. I peeped that.
And with no OBJ again, I got him.
And then no OBJ next week, and then a week after that, and a week after that.
Hey, relax.
I'm not victory lapping that until week 6. I'm taking all my victory laps in week 6. That's a good time frame. Don't you guys agree?
Yeah, for sure. After bye weeks. AQ, how do you feel about the announcers last week putting over basically Cooper Kupp, saying, yeah, Cooper Kupp shows up to the stadium with 6 o'clock every time Matt Stafford asks, and then Cooper Kupp get like 100 yards, and then Robert Woods come out there and get 40 because he'll come out to the stadium. And then meanwhile, Robert Woods was the one that opened the door for him and let him in the building, talking about he wasn't there. That's crazy. Look how they do,
That just looked terrible, especially going out there getting garbage time touchdown to be fantasy relevant. That's wild.
They would have roasted if he didn't get that touchdown last week. They would have roasted.
Oh yeah, he was going to get roasted. I think he had 4 points in the fourth quarter actually. Yeah. And I think he He got out targeted by Higbee as well.
Right.
That's a little notch there to understand. But y'all know how I feel about Higbee. I ain't fucking with Higbee, but we'll see on a week-to-week basis.
It could be something else. You see, controlling out a tight end and Matthew Stafford.
I don't want to hear that shit. That's because of the run game, man. If Cam Akers was out there, bro, Higbee would not exist. I'm only giving leeway to Higbee because now there's not a confident running game. So therefore, those targets got to go somewhere. Like the fact that the running backs were being targeted just as much as the tight ends in the Rams offense, that should just let you know everything. So now there's not a confident running game there. They want to keep Hendo safe, healthy, not taking unnecessary hits. Come on, you ain't going to be passing the ball 9 times out of the backfield like how we saw Gurley and then running the ball 20 times. That's not Hendo. He's not the workhorse. That's not something we're going to see even with Sony there. So Higbee has to step up. There's nobody else.
Van Jefferson.
That nigga going to eat. I'm going to chill, though. I'm going to chill, though. I'm a victory like that in week 6, too. He going to eat. Yo, facts. Mark Andrews better wake up.
He might be
better wake up.
He might be sleep.
Wake up.
Hey, Sammy Watkins. Hey, I don't know if y'all listen to the show, but I'm the Sammy Watkins truther. You know what I'm saying? As long as he's healthy,
he's
Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins. No.
Look at this lizard.
I'm here.
He's a lizard. He's a lizard.
He's a lizard. As long as he is healthy, he is gonna be what y'all want Mark Andrews to be.
I'm not against Bateman come back and he get up to shape.
Stop playing with me,
might
bro.
be done for Bateman this year.
Next year. Bateman is not gonna be fantasy relevant this year. You're not gonna get hurt in the preseason, not play, then come in the middle of the season and be good. Especially Sammy don't get hurt. There's no way. Sammy led the team in targets last week, just like I said he would.
There's no other wide receiver.
I said he would. This
Rashad Bateman come back.
Stop.
Wait until Bateman come back, and then we'll talk. But who are some buy lows? I'm saying
everybody that left. Who?
Buy Saquon.
Yeah, buy Saquon.
Buy Saquon.
Buy Zeke. Buy any of those top running backs.
We ain't gonna be able to say buy Zeke if he getting 20 touches today. That was said that he gonna get back to normal touches.
Yeah,
so that might be out of the window. That might be out of the window.
Yeah,
I think Saquon though.
I'm buying Saquon for sure. And Antonio Gibson had 2 bad weeks in a row. I'm buying Antonio Gibson.
I don't think people jumping ship on Gibson though.
You're not
jumping ship.
Yeah, under 10 points. Yeah, under 10 points 2 weeks in a row.
The only reason why I think people ain't jumping ship yet is because like they knew what the game was going to be. Like they knew
it was a Thursday night short week.
They didn't know it was going to be a JD McKissic
they had
game.
To get him involved. You know what I mean? Like him being in on 2-minute drills and third down backs, et cetera, then you know JD going to eat somehow. But I was not expecting him to be in the red zone though. That's what really pissed me off.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's not that. The thing is, that's not knocking Gibson though. On talent wise, that's just the coach not putting him in. So that's why I don't think people are like tripping really because they knew that's how it shaked out.
Tim Patrick for Denver Broncos. If you haven't picked him up, he's a sneaky play. He has similar play like Judy, so he could connect well with Teddy B. So watch out for Tim Patrick, and you know that could be said for KJ Hamler. He could too. So one of them two, you can just try to pick up them and try to catch that before it takes off.
Kevin could be right here. By Najee, if he has another bad game, that O-line's still not really doing their job. I mean, if Najee, I don't know if I want to buy Najee if he has another.
I just traded Najee in the dynasty yesterday. Yeah. What was it, Shavar? It was for Travis Kelce.
Najee and somebody for Kelce. Yeah, that's basically.
Bro, Williams, Singletary, White. I'm going Williams. Running a hot hand. That hot hand only means that Williams going to have the hot hand majority of the game. There ain't no way you're going to see Devontae Freeman or Latavius Murray get a hot hand. So
Williams was getting some receptions out the backfield. We haven't seen the Ravens running backs get receptions out the backfield. So that was.
He said pick 2, so Singletary the other one too.
Singletary. Even though I hate him, but yes.
Yeah.
But yes, Patrick over Hamler 100% this week. Only for the simple fact that Hamler is too big play dependent, and he wasn't on the field as much as Patrick was compared to Patrick's 70%. And I definitely feel like we need to be taking into consideration that Hamler is just a guy that runs down deep. He's not going to see the volume. Tim Patrick's the number 1 wide receiver last year that led all the Broncos wide receivers in red zone targets, so he's going to see the end zone as well. So I'm going with what's safe here. Patrick over Hamler, 100%.
I like it. Who are some of your starts, LQ? Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Who are some of your starts?
My start is definitely
your start of the week.
Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake is the definite, flex play. Only for the simple fact I'm not too afraid of Peyton Barber, being said the lead back. That's fine. But if you're going to give me touches with Kenyon Drake out of the backfield, 5 for 5, what he was last weekend, which is fantasy relevant as well. And he was a beast in the zone as well. So I could see him sneaking in a touchdown today, getting those targets that he had last week on top of 10 to 15 carries. That's fine. That's great. The only problem is people are scared of Peyton Barber getting those touches that he was getting in Washington, which were touches that mattered. You know what I mean? The red zone, the end zone, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm rocking with Kenyon Drake just solely off of the PPR upside.
That's your start of the week?
Yep.
All right, Javar, you got?
Man, that's I'm gonna go with one of these wide receivers for the Patriots that's going up against the Jets defense that allowed the 6th most receptions last year. Myers led the team with 9 targets, but he was only getting 7 yards per route. So I'm going to go with Aguilar, who's seen 7 targets, but he was averaging 14 yards per route and got the touchdown. With his yards per route, he should score more than Myers, and he's getting targeted a good enough amount in the game. So I like Nelson Aguilar this week.
I like Nelson Aguilar. My start of the week, I'm going Damon Harris. He finished 19th last week with 25 touches, had over 100 yards. He did have that fumble, but they came out and said they still got confidence in him. He didn't get in the end zone, so that was the reason why people didn't look at him like that. But the Jets just gave up damn near 200 yards to to CMC. So I feel like you have to throw the running back that's coming in after that, because obviously Bill Belichick's seen that, and we've seen Damian Harris have finished 15th in elusive rating and breakaway percentage last week, so it wasn't like he had a bad game. So fire him up.
Fire him up, boys. This is a good one. This is actually a situation that I'm currently in too. How long do we hold on Elijah Moore? If he ain't popping if he ain't popping in redraft by week 5 or 6, that's panic mode. That's all right. Get rid of him.
Let's see when this about
Jefferson pop last year.
Week 3.
Okay.
Week 3. Now here's the thing. That was a whole different situation though. That was a Kirk thing.
Another position. He looked better at all that good stuff. But this offense is targets to be had. So
it is. The volume's there. It's just that one, Elijah Moore seeing the number 1 corners when it really should be Corey Davis. That's why Corey Davis is looking so great right now. He's not facing the number 1 corners more so than not versus Elijah Moore. So it's like, why is he facing the number 1 corner? He's a rookie. Like, his route running is crisp. He makes big plays. It's just he just can't get it going right now. Wilson is just loving everything about Corey Davis. So I'm giving it he on my watch for about week 5, week 6, where I got to move on, where I got to put him in a trade package or something. I wouldn't drop him. I don't think that's an option. I'm not dropping him.
Nah, not yet. You don't want to drop him, then come in another week or 2. He booming.
We heard the same thing about Mims last year was different because for the simple fact that's Adam Gates coaching, which was trash. And the thing is, the things that we saw from Mims last year, the flashes, he actually looked good. Like, he looked great. Now he's struggling now, different system. Elijah Moore's there. Crowder was supposed to leave. He didn't leave, but Corey Davis signing him, it just made things a little bit weird for him. So he's not playing with confidence, I just don't think that he's in the right headspace.
I say if we don't see go ahead.
To sum it up, Mims is not who we thought he was. Elijah Morris coming out of Ole Miss with all the other 2 great wide receivers, DK and AJ Brown, and they had talked about the guy so much like he's next up. So these guys done seen him do it. I just think it's gonna take a little time for him to come on, but it's opportunity there for him, man. Just hold on to Elijah Moore.
Oh, steady.
That's hard.
It is.
I'm not really. I got A-Rob.
Yeah, you got to start A-Rod no matter
start your studs.
No matter if you're running 5 yards or 10-yard routes, you got to start A-Rob, unfortunately, bro. And you drafted
Andy Dalton's revenge game, boy. He gonna eat today. A-Rob gonna eat today. I have confidence in him.
We got one in the comments. I don't know if y'all can see this. It's on Twitter. It said, pick too many options. He needs to PPR Mike Williams, Kenyon Drake, Myers, Higgins, Williams, Rhaegar, or Kyle Pitts.
That's
a lot of people.
Kyle Pitts with his team.
What is this? A 4-man league?
I'm about to say, how he end up with this?
I would go. All right, so we got Mike Williams, Kenyon Drake, Jacoby Myers, T. Higgins, Tayshawn Williams, Tyson Williams, Jalen Rhaegar, or Kyle Pitts. I'm going
Mike Williams, and I think I heard T. Higgins. I feel safer with them.
I'm going Tyson Williams for sure.
Williams.
Yeah, I'm going Tyson Williams and probably Pitts over Higgins. No, I don't know. Pitts over. No.
Nah, I don't know if Pitts over Higgins.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a lot of these. Yeah, okay, we can go.
I don't think Pitts is going to see the end zone. Y'all been struggling in the red zone for a couple years now, man.
Right. So,
why do we keep getting onto the Falcons? I don't understand how we keep getting back here. I'm trying to do fantasy podcast. I don't know how we keep circling back to the Falcons.
You need not to watch the game today, bro. You just need not.
Hey, they own at 4 o'clock too. Hey, guess what? Fun fact. So my sister, she say, "Hey man, we having a birthday party for my nephew or whatever." But his birthday was actually during the week, but they throwing another birthday party. So I already sung happy birthday. So just let me put that disclaimer out there. I said, yeah, cool. What time the party start? She gonna talk about some 3:30. I said, the Falcons come on at 4. I would never be able to leave where I'm at to come in to a little kid's birthday party. So that's where I'm at with the Falcons, if y'all know. So
man, he said the team is trash, respectfully.
I mean,
hey man. Like I said, how do we keep making this a Falcon podcast? This is a fantasy football production. Sponsored by the Real Deal Fantasy HQ. How did we get here?
All right. Look. As a fan of the state of Georgia with the teams, we done been through enough. We know how to go to adversity. So
he's a fake fan because he likes Alabama. Anyway,
I go to you. University of Alabama is paying my bills right now. I go to university, so roll tide, and we win shit around here. Hey, tell me.
Who you got for your sit of the week, LQ?
So my sit of the week, man. So this was hard. Not really though. I was gonna go sit. It was between Mike G, because he put up a donut last week. Matter of fact, it is Mike G. He put up a donut last week, and that was
Mike G.
Mike the Sicky.
Oh, okay.
The only Mike G, boy.
Exactly. I don't even know Mike. That's not what I call him.
Yeah, he's my sit of the week. We had a lot of upside for him in the camp and the off season, but I definitely feel like he let us down. He let us down big last week. So sure. It's coming down to where he getting the bench until further notice.
Who you got, Jabbar?
I got Ryan Tannehill last week. That O-line looks sick, bro. They gave up 6 sacks, 5 of them to one player. Ryan Tannehill threw the ball on 36% of his times on play action last year, and the first game of the season, he threw the ball on play action 12% of the time. So this is something to monitor. I know we had him fired up as his sure quarterback 1 coming into the season, but right now it's something to monitor. I'm moving down to quarterback 2 just to see how things fluctuate. So in most leagues, if you can pivot for Tannehill until further notice.
Is this
you want to answer this one? What up, Sleep? Sleep, make sure you like and subscribe.
I don't know. I think he having technical difficulties. What he meant to say was make sure you like and subscribe to the podcast and go over there and like and subscribe to Fantasy in Session 2 while you're at it.
Am I back? Did you hear me?
You back.
I don't know what happened right there. But Pitts versus Gronk, Julio versus Hunt.
See, the Pitts versus Gronk, that's a hard enough to watch the game.
That's the hardest one.
Pitts is going to see more volume, but Gronk is going up against a cupcake defense.
How did he get here?
He said cupcake with sprinkles.
With Springer, Deion Jones is the man, but he gave up 100% catch rate to tight ends last week. So, and that offense is just looking, and then it's rolling, and Gronk is looking like the red zone target on the team. So I feel safer with Gronk this week. Julio versus Kareem Hunt right there, man. Julio with a higher ceiling, but I feel much safer with Hunt, and he's gonna eat and get his reception. And if they go up, he's gonna get a lot of carries. He's basically matchup proof today.
Facts.
Yeah. I like Julio this week though. Disclaimer, especially full PPR. I don't think you can go wrong with Julio in full PPR.
Nah, if it's full PPR, you can't go wrong with Julio. He's gonna see the targets. I mean, last week he struggled. That was much more of like a timing situation, just chemistry, lack of chemistry, I should say.
But Gay, get your take. It's never gonna. As a Falcons fan, Julio don't practice.
Listen, Julio ain't practiced in years, so like him coming in here and y'all all of a sudden thinking like he gonna be great. Like you see what happened Matt Ryan last week. Matt Ryan did bad without Julio. Julio did bad without Matt Ryan. Like, listen, he's not gonna start practicing. Y'all knew that. Hey, shit.
Bucks by 20.
God damn.
I don't know, bro. If you're better, yeah, that's hilarious. All right. Hey, listen, bro.
Yo.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey, man. We talking about fantasy football.
You get a T-shirt for that.
Hey, look. Gabe about to turn it to T.O. You talking about my
Yo, hit my inbox, bro.
That's my defense, bro.
You get a Wolfpack T-shirt for that.
You talking about my
hilarious.
And we do got some pro bowlers out there, future some pro bowlers out there they play.
And anyway, man, my sit of the week, I got Corey Davis coming off that hot week last week. He get the bad matchup. He got a bad matchup against those New England Patriots. We've seen many of wide receiver ones come into what's they call that stadium out there? I can't even remember right now. Gillette. Yeah, we've seen a lot of wide receiver ones come into wherever the Patriots playing at that day and not have good weeks. We just seen Allen Robinson. Who was there last week? Miami was there last week. We just seen that. So fade Corey Davis, even though he will get the volume, I think, but I just think it'll be an ugly. I see the Jets going out there getting their ass beat, honestly.
I mean, I can dig it, but it's gonna be targets to be had. I don't mind them if you can mark them down in your flex. I don't mind them there, but yeah, it's definitely something to temper.
I think if you're going between, like, if you happen to choose between Corey Davis and somebody else, choose somebody else, because I think that's what type of game Corey Davis is gonna have. He's gonna let you down.
I feel you, man. We all there for that kickoff, but
oh, we almost here. It's almost here.
Let's get out of my lineups out of my.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna give him a couple more minutes, but I need at least.
Let's skid fucking daddle. Hey, shout out to everybody that came through the chat. It was a great time answering y'all questions. Make sure y'all check us next week. Javar, Gabe might be back next week if they available.
Yeah, we here.
Doors open. Yeah,
if we not here, man, you can follow us at Fantasy in Session. Mm-hmm. I think we somewhere in this tweet, and then go check us out, man. Game by game breakdown every week. Sponsored by you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody who came
over here.
Appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that YouTube. I'm almost at 1K and I'm trying to celebrate. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Good luck.